yourself, second consecutive week we claimed a share of the spoils. Sum the game up for us.
I think it was a game of two halves. We played really well. First half we restricted them because obviously Colchester are a very fluid team, a mobile team, and we restricted them to very few kind of open play scenarios, because you can't really allow them to kind of get their play going and pass on the back, because that's when they really start getting their players into the game. So we restricted them, got the goal, could have extended it, but you know, game of two halves. Second half was slow starters again. You know, it's not really what I'm looking for as a team. We've got to be really up for it, and you know, first half was excellent, but second half was just too slow, and that's, you know, they've got a penalty, another penalty, which we're gonna look at. Last
week when we stood here, we talked about how we were starting games. This week we seem to start really well, and the only thing missing from it in some ways was a goal.
Yeah, we needed another one to kind of put the tie to bed, but you know, this league is very strange sometimes. It's up and down. But the main thing is the first half was great, but the second half, you know, it wasn't really where we should be. We should be really up for it, switched on. You know, I can say as much as I want in the change room, but they need to go out and kind of be ready and up for it, and not be sleepy and not be kind of, first half we just relax and take it easy. It's going to be the same half like the first half. Of course, the coaches are going to go at us. They're going to try new things, and so we've got to be ready for that as individuals and as a team.
Even before we scored, one thing which characterised the first half certainly was the link-up play between Harry Smith and Scott Wilson. That must have pleased you even before the goal.
Yeah, I think for me, it's a nice kind of blend, those two. They play really well together. They kind of, the link-up play is great. You know, obviously they're going to be a handful to any back four in the league. And, you know, they're two good guys in really good form. And they're, you know, enjoying football. That's the main thing as well, and they're working hard.
When the goal did come, it was a clinical strike at a really good time as well, just before the half-time interval. Yeah, it's good time. It's always a good time to score, you know, just before half-time. You know, it's always a boost. But the main thing for us is like we're getting the chances, and we're sticking some of them away, and now we just got to really tighten up all over the pitch. Really, everyone's got to be switched on, and from runners and 1-2s around you, following the defender, following the midfielder, following the forward, that kind of stuff. We've got to get better at that as a team, and you know, start really working on that. Because that's the small detail that's going to make the difference for us. Really, we've got to look at the small details, and that's the kind of thing that is missing from our game. As player wise, to just look at the small detail. We've got the bigger picture, but it's the small detail that we've got to really look after. Did scoring before the interval alter your half-time message in any way?
Not really, because you know, even if it was 0-0, I would have said like great half, and we've been playing really well. We've been probing. We're a little bit unlucky, and I said we just got to keep it going. Chances will come. We've got to make sure we don't go out thinking that the game's nice and easy. Anything can happen. Expect the unexpected. Yes, it's changed a little bit, but for me, it's all about it's 0-0 game for me. That's how I like to, you know, go about my business. And I said, like, we're winning 1-0, but it's 0-0. And what I mean like that is the mentality. You go again. Don't relax. Don't kind of let people, you know, drop off. Don't let anyone turn and start playing, which we did a little bit. And that's how the goal started. Well, how the goal came because we kind of allowed one of the players to drop off that has not dropped off in the first half, and straight away he's dropped off and he started running with the ball, and then obviously we got tangled, and there's a penalty, and we needed that to wake up, and I need to kind of look at that and find out why we're taking such a long time to kind of wake up in those scenarios, individually and as a team.
Definite penalty for you?
Well, it's come across, you know, it is what it is, it's done. The main thing for me is the start, and we were so good at the first half restricting their play, and then second half, you can't be tired, and we start letting people come off and start playing again, and that's it's just, I can understand maybe 70, 80 minutes, but not straight after the half, and we're kind of letting people drop off. I mean, players are players. They're a good team. They're gonna, you know, you let them, give them space, they're gonna utilise it.
Ultimately, is it 1 point games? How 2 points dropped?
Definitely 2 points drop for us. Yeah. Well, you know, Colchester, they're a fantastic side. They're a really, really good side. They're up there, riding high. But we had the opportunity to win today, and we didn't take it. We kind of letting these games slip out of our hands because of you know, individual or team-wise mistakes.
2 tough away games now. Crawley and Bury. It's going to be difficult on the road.
It's always difficult on the road. I think for us, we've got to really regroup and go again. You know, today was you know, we played reasonably well in parts, and the teams now on the road is going to be difficult. But you know, we're going to be up for it. We're going to up for it. We're going to prepare correctly, and we're going to give it a go. And I think that's what it's all about. You know, keep it going to the last second.
So performances in the main have been better than the results, but the reality is 2 points from 12. Does that concern you?
Well, 2 points from 12. Well, we have to take a look at the oppositions we've played as well. I think the main thing is that it's the chances we've had, the opportunities we've had, and we've not taken them. But the main thing is we didn't lose. There's another point on the scoreboard. So we just got to gain from that and go from there. I think it is what it is. It's a tight league. Where we were like 2.5 months ago is not where we are now. We're a much better mentality-wise position to kind of compete. Yeah. I don't think we were able to compete before I got here for whatever reason, you know. But the main thing now is that you know, as a team and the structure, has given the team, you know, opportunity and at least a fighting chance of staying up.
Yeah, because at half time we were 4th bottom, so it just shows fine margins make a massive difference when it's so tight down there, don't they?
I know. Don't remind me. You know, half time with this. And
I'm sorry.
You know, but at least it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. We're not taking anything for granted. We've still got a number of games to go. We just got to make sure we take every point, and every game that comes, we fight tooth and nail to win the game.
Yeah, and as you said, Colchester are a very decent side.
Yeah, they're a very good side, and you know, they're well drilled. They've got some excellent individuals as well, player-wise, especially going forward, and they'll give anyone trouble for sure, especially the form they're in. Especially the front lads, you give them space, and that's what happens. We gave one of the guys space. That's what happens. You don't give them space, you know, you've got a chance. And that's, you know, they recognise that, you know, once he had one, you know, the guys have a chance. They're going to utilise it, and they're going to put you under pressure. And we have to realise that when you got guys like that, special players on the pitch you playing against them, you just can't switch off. Do
you feel it's going to go right to the end of the season?
I think we've got enough games. We've just got to get on a run. We've got to get a run, and we've got to get some wins together. Get some good wins, good draws. I think these, you know, last 2 games were decent draws for us. You know, especially the situation we was in against Crewe, and then today a little bit. It's disappointing today. We didn't, you know, add to our 1-0 advantage and how we, you know, allowed them to come back into the game and 1-1, and at 1-1 anything can happen. We had a few chances, but I think for me, it's going in the right direction. We just got to maintain it and keep on going, keep on working hard, and don't let off. Don't kind of drop off. Don't think. Keep it moving. Don't kind of, you know, say the job's done. The job's not done. We've got to go all the way. I will be going all the way. I'll make sure the players will be going all the way, and hopefully we can get some wins on the road at home. And move up the table. It's tight. 2-3 wins on a bounce, it can all change.
Fair enough, Philip. Thank you.
Thank you.